cool. Now, how did you market the film?
So, and I'm in the process of that. And one of the ways I'm marketing the film is coming on the Indie Film Hustle podcast. So that was not, and that's not, lost on me. And I'm sure you get this too, running your own podcast. I get a lot of publicists coming to me now saying, hey, can you interview this filmmaker, this film? So I'm going back to some of those publicists and saying, hey, I've got my film. What can you do for me? So that's a big part of my marketing effort, is getting out there and just doing these types of things. And I've got another interview this afternoon that the publicist has lined up. So I'm getting out there and doing that sort of promotional stuff. I'm promoting it on my own podcast as well. I'm writing some blog posts, some written interviews, all that sort of stuff. The other piece to this is just in terms of recouping my money is that I have Selling Your Screenplay. That's my own podcast, my own website. I have a number of services for screenwriters to help them sell their own scripts. So that's part of this too, is I do look at the pinch as kind of a proof of concept, or sort of just a working model. And I've talked about it extensively on my own podcast, about how I made it, how I raised the money, all the different aspects to it. I've just been over the last 3 years talking about this. So I do feel like in some ways it has synergy with what I'm doing with Selling Your Screenplay. And I think hopefully I can sell some additional Selling Your Screenplay services, as well as make it up on just sort of more typical distribution, the Amazon and the iTunes and that kind of stuff, whatever cable deals I can find. But ultimately, I do see it as sort of a marketing piece for Selling Your Screenplay as well.
So that's kind of what happened with me and This Is Meg. That same thing happened, where like I put it out there, but because of the film itself is not the product that's making the money, but it's the marketing that brings the people into purchase consulting or buy other products or join other services that I might provide. So that is a good business model to have if you're able to use it as a lead generator, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And it sounds like too, to some degree, your book is going to be the same sort of thing. It's another angle for you to basically introduce yourself and your brand to these folks.